Hey everyone, I recently upgraded my cross-cut shredder to this micro-cut shredder, which is a lot more secure. And I've done a couple of shredder videos over the years in my channel before, so I'll try to post them up here. Different, like shredder reviews and tips and stuff like that. Also how to oil your shredder. So check out those other videos. But I wanted to do a video on this shredder because I really like it for the price. It's actually Amazon Basics. So it is a good price. I got it for only like 70 something dollars, and it does seem to perform fairly well. Now, I've always been kind of loyal to Fellows. I think Fellows makes the best shredders, and I still think that. But this is almost half as much as the equivalent Fellows model. So I decided to spring for this, and I'm, fairly happy with it. And again, it's an Amazon Basics, branded shredder, which, generally is a good value price. But I believe it's made by a company called Aurora. And this is an 8-sheet shredder, and again, it does have the pull-out, drawer for easy emptying. And you can see here, it just turns your paper into confetti. I mean, this is what you want. This is micro-cut here. I recently saw a video by Frank Abagnale, who is the subject of the movie Catch Me If You Can. When he was like a teenager, he was kind of a con artist, and he now actually works for the FBI. But he talks about the three different types of shredders that there are. There's the straight cut or ribbon cut, which is the least secure. And they can actually, like the FBI can actually put those shreds together and, get a full bank statement or document, even with the decimals in the right place and everything very easily. And then there's the cross cut shredder, which makes like little pieces like that. And they can still actually get information from those as well. So those aren't as secure. And then you have the microcut, which is the most secure. This is actually what the FBI uses in their offices, microcut shredder. And the prices are all pretty much the same. So if you're going to buy a shredder, you might as well get a microcut because that's the most secure. And again, it just makes your shreds into confetti, as you saw. So I'm really happy with it. It doesn't seem quite as strong as, like the motor in it doesn't seem quite as strong as like a Fellows brand, which I believe they use induction motors. I don't think this one has an induction motor, but it's still fairly quiet. And if you try to put like 8 sheets of paper in here or more, it will bog down a little bit. But let me go ahead and shred a piece of paper. You can kind of see how quiet it is. Here we go. So it might have sounded kind of loud in this video, but actually it's pretty quiet. And it's not as quiet as like a Fellows brand that I had before, but still not loud. And for almost like half the price, I think this is worth it. It's got the automatic feed, as you saw there, so when I start putting the paper in, it automatically goes, but then you can use this switch too to have it always on, always off, or reverse, like if it jams or something like that. It's got temperature sensing and overload sensing, so it'll stop if you put too much paper in. And then also if you open the drawer here, it won't run. It's got safety precautions there. So all in all, it's a pretty good shredder. And I've also read that the 8-sheet one is like the better of the Amazon Basic shredders. They have like 12-sheet ones and I think a 6-sheet one, but the 8-sheet one is a good. So I'll put a link in the description field for where you can get this shredder and check the current pricing. The prices do tend to fluctuate, but I got it for about 70 bucks, and I think it's highly worth it for that price. Given that the equivalent, like Fellows model is almost double the price of this one. And, I think for home-based business use or home use, something like, or small office even use, something like this will be just fine and, should suit you pretty well. If you're shredding if you're literally shredding hundreds of sheets of paper a day, you might want to upgrade, to something by Fellows or something even more industrial. But if you're only using it for home or home-based business uses where you're shredding a couple sheets a day, if that, I think this one suits the bill quite well. And you should really be shredding all documents with any personally identifiable information on them at all, because what seems like garbage to you is somebody else's information to like try to steal your information or steal your identity. So shred anything with your address or your name and phone number, even if it looks like junk mail or something like that, just be on the safe side and shred it. And the microcut shredder is really the one to get. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.